In Ohio, his third. Andre Patillo is the standby. And the Final Four is underway. Carolina with the first possession.
Jordan on Williams.
Williams gets it back out. Reese into Montross. They passed up a couple of shooting opportunities already. Patience.
Oh, look at him. Montross.
Wow, what a strong move, Billy.
Going right inside, actually hit Paulie a little bit with the elbow, got by with it, but there's the case. Low on the blocks. He is just so strong.
Paulie stuck for a moment. Now finds Darren Hancock. Walters blows by Williams.
Nice help by Lynch that time to slow him up.
Three-pointer by Adonis Jordan.
Shooting 45% from the floor on returns.
It was not that way in 82, nor was it that way in 87, the Final Four at the Superdome. Thought it was too much of a distraction for the free throw shooter, so the NCAA adjusted.
There's that trapping of North Carolina, and again, Kansas not able to get the ball out of the trap down inside. The best team I've seen work against North Carolina's traps this year was East Carolina. They got low and got through the trap.
Jordan bangs one from 15, and it's 14-12, North Carolina. Greg Gurley, by the way, he comes back on the floor for the Jayhawks, who trail by 4. Sets up great leaders at North Carolina ever, says Dean Smith.
And there's that zone defense with Lynch on the back line that has been so effective for them in this NCAA tournament.
Jordan.
Maybe not against a three-point shooting team that can surround you with Jordan and Walters.
Actually, Greg Ostertag.
You know, you can see that. North Carolina packing it back in. The jump shot's available. Yes, sir.
The third of the game for Adonis.
What Kansas wide open. You can watch these two down inside now, see if there's any retaliation.
Traveling. And tonight we have it.
Here's the press again. And with Phelps out of the game, who's going to be the primary ball handler? Basically, the five-man team.
Stolen by Jordan. And there's one place where you miss Phelps already.
That's what I said. Who's going to be the primary ball handler? And the answer was that time, Brian Reese got matched up against a guard that played much lower. North Carolina loses composure right here. Jim Dean Smith talks about the great fall gown. He said one time he showed us a film of the mongoose and showed how the mongoose reacted when it fought the cobra. And it was so effective because it stayed low. There was an example in basketball of the mongoose. He got lower than the cobra and took it away. So that old Fog Allen film certainly paid off.
Montross stays in with 4 fouls. 8 minutes to go.
And they stay man-to-man with him, having 4 fouls.
Paulie positioning. Montross behind him, now fronts him.
Dean Smith may have to be thinking either zone or Matt Wenstrom for a couple of minutes because Salvadori has played a lot of minutes. He's a little tired. Jordan, again.
And Lynch has not made a shot from the floor in the second half. After 5 from the floor in the first. And what a big three by Jordan. That brings Kansas 65-61.
And Jim, when you look at it, what offset the basic game here today? Walters and Jordan did their job.
And say so long, college fans, to Adonis Jordan.
Greg
Williams' first recruit at Kansas. 3-year starter, 2 Final Fours.
3 Big 8 championships, and they hadn't done that since back in the days of 52, 53, 54. So that young man signed when Kansas was in the midst of all their problems. And like the Kentucky players that Rick Pitino brought along from last year's team that stuck it out, we got a chance to see some great years for himself and his team.